Hey, first and foremost, I want to give all the honors, the praises, glory belongs to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai Bahasham Mahavakar Kwadash. Name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. Son's name is Yahweh Shai, in who I reverence. Honors to the apostles that are in the Holy Spirit. Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai Bahasham Mahavakar Kwadash. This lesson, we don't really like to mention these topics too much, but we're going to go into it on gang. So look, they get paid. Your so-called gang stalkers get paid to harass. Your so-called gang stalkers get paid to harass. They don't have a real job. That is their job, right? They get paid to harass. That is their job. You gotta understand that. So you're dealing with real low lives, bottom of the barrel type of individuals. Some of them didn't realize, it was like a non-disclosure deal. They don't know how to get out of it now. They don't know how to get out. In other words, they've sold themselves cheap. Some of these people, all right, start off from Matthews. Is it Matthews? Mark? Go to Mark first. Right? Go to Mark first. Right? And the reason why it's called gang stalking is because the people that created that so-called program, they named it that. So when you say to someone, I'm getting gang stalked, so it seems like people say, hold on, you, what's so important about you? It's spiritual persecution. Listen, I've said it many times. And you maybe think, well, am I keep talking about it? I'm talking about it so we can expose these individuals. So when they do see these videos, they feel bad about themselves. If they have any type of conscience. Because some of them do feel really bad because they don't realize, well, now they do realize when you bring it out to them what they got themselves involved in. Okay, go to Mark. So yeah, it's like non-disclosure deals, right? And these individuals, which are called perps, what are they called, perps? They've been told a lie, right? They've been told a lie, and they've been given some money by some individuals, and they've agreed to take that money to harass or stalk or whatever with so-called, I don't want to say targeted, empowered individuals. Got to stop saying that word targeted, because that was created by the people that formed the program. Because if you keep saying targeted, that's going to manifest more and more empowered individuals. So their whole thing was to target an empowered individual because stuff they were told by an agency or Masons, and they believed it, so they took some money and said, yeah, we'll do it. Some of the people think they're doing it for a good cause, but they're actually not doing it for a good cause, because all you do, you might be doing it to the wrong individual. But they took that money. So when they took that money, it was a non-disclosure deal. All right? Now they can't get out of it, because if they do, they will be targeted immediately. They will be blackmailed or whatever. Right? So this is what's really going on. It's not just happening to one person. It's more so happening to the empowered individual, because he doesn't have a handler. Most of these people have handlers when they be sent your way. I'm describing everything, and I'm not describing it so you can pay attention to it, because the whole goal of this thing to operate and for it to work is for you to see it. So I'm mentioning it so you can overcome it and the things they do. Okay, go to Mark 8 and jump straight to verse 36. For what should it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his soul? Or what should a man give in exchange for his soul? So some end up doing that, right? Without even realizing it. Some may think, I'm just doing a good deed. Because remember, these people get fooled, right? Someone can come to you with a fake FBI badge and say, please, we need you to watch this guy. We believe he's a threat. We believe he's very dangerous. They create a false dossier and they give you some money. Would you be willing to do this like 2 days a week, 3 days a week? And you agree and you sign a deal. You've just sold your soul to the beast, man. You were just tricked. Now you're told, right? Because you sold your soul, now you have a network. You're going to be told you're going to be working with other people. Look out for the guy in a red hat. If anyone's wearing red, blue, I don't know, these different colors. These different colors, right? And you're told what colors to put on certain days and so forth. And all that is color. It's called color sensitization, if I'm saying it right. So they wear these particular colors one day, then another color, another day, right? And this is to sensitize you to certain colors, right? To the perps, as they're called, perps. So they do this to sensitize you to different color codes. So say if you had a bad experience with someone that was wearing red, right? Therefore, now when you keep seeing red, you're going to associate that with a bad experience, right? That's what you're going to do. You're going to associate that with a bad experience because of red. So this is, a lot of it is psychological. And yeah, it is ran by particular people in your government. So government taxpayers' money. Can you believe this? Can you believe this? So government taxpayers' money is going on people not working at all. And they're paid to watch other people. Fucking useless, man. Now your HARRASS is going to come back and destroy these people lest they repent. Right? And they get told what colours to wear or the things to say. So say if you had a headache the day before and you told someone you had a headache, that would be relayed to that person. And that person's going to say, well, you know, my head was really hurting me yesterday, and probably laugh about it to get into your head. It's psychological. So everything these people are told is based off some type of intel they've been given. Showing you the tricks of the trade. You may be dealing with something called street theatre. You may go to a particular place, and before you even get to that place, if they know you're going to go to that place, that will be all orchestrated. Well, he's going to this place, please, would you quickly walk there, get there, meet him before he gets there. You stand there, you go there, say this when he comes in, and when you say what you say when he leaves, please give us a response. What type of response did you get? This is a handler that's behind this. So you have people that have handlers, okay, handlers, right, that send perps, right, and they both work for Satan, right, and when it doesn't work out for them, they get punished. That's why you notice when they try to set traps, right, what happens? What happens when they try to set traps? They get confounded when they try to set traps for the elect, right? That's what happens. And they have to report back to that handler, and that handler's handler has to report back to that handler, and that handler has to report back to that handler, and they get flipping told off. It's serious. And that's what you call the pyramid scheme. And that's why they get told off. They get in trouble, big trouble. Because the person that set that up, listen, the person that set that up, he has to report back to that person, but it goes all the way higher up. Bro, this is serious, and this is how the system runs. That's how it's being ran. Excuse me just a minute. All right? That's how it's being ran. So you have to be aware of these things, not paranoid, but you're aware. Excuse me just a minute. Oh, what's happened? Let me just pause this because I want to drink some water. So that's what's happening, bro. Why do you think they get so mad at you? Hold on. Here it is, they got the nerve to get mad at you, but it's easy. Just don't follow them. Just don't follow someone then. You're getting mad at the individual that you're following because your plan failed. You get mad at the person that sent you, right? So all these things are happening. It's based on traps, sabotage, traps, trying to set someone up. That's what it's based upon. Most of the people that participate in this, they're low lives. They're low lives, right? So we're going to get more into this, Baba Gasha. And this is Proverbs 24, right? And jump straight to 15. Lay not wait, O wicked man. It says lay not wait, O wicked man. Oh yeah, tactics, they wait in cars as well. They like to do that. They like to wait in cars. Weird stuff, bro. Weird stuff. So it could be anyway. It could be apartment, flat, house, hostel, whatever. They wait in cars. Say you're in a shop. You could be in a shop. They wait in the car. Most of the cars will be tinted out. They have black tints. Sometimes it's black tints to the front. Sometimes it's both windows that are black tinted out. They have the tints it varies. Sometimes reds, they like red cars, white car, blue car, black car, which represents what the lodges and so forth, the lodges that they're with. Oh yeah, and these cars are given to them. They're rented cars, so they get this given to them, right? And it says, lay not or wait, O wicked man. Sometimes, yeah, they'll wait outside in the car, see when you're leaving. And remember, these people, they change shifts. That's all it is. All right? And they create, their whole thing is to create a false matrix around you. A false paradigm and a false matrix. Even though you've broken out of it, that's their whole goal, is to create a false matrix around you. Bro, they just change shifts. That's all. All right? That's all. Some of them drive around at night time, sometimes morning, and it's different people that change shifts. Okay. Excuse me. And it says, lay not hold a wicked man against the dwelling of the righteous. Whew. Bro, you better be careful who you're laying in wait for, man. Lay not or wait against the dwellers of the righteous. Because they do that as well. Remember, they park up in their cars, they get signaled. Sometimes you have people that will put, if they don't know where you live, you have another perp that puts, I don't know, a bottle on the floor and say, park outside where this bottle is, to notify each other. That's what they do. All right? That's what they do. And against the dwelling of the righteous, well, not his resting place. And they're given technology. So, say you have a phone, they tap your phone, they hack your phone, and they give this information to other people. This is what they do. Right? And they give the information to other people and they relay it to other people. Sometimes, yeah, there's a technology part in it as well. Sometimes they have technology where they can see through your walls. They can see when you're taking a dump, when you're having a pee. I know it's some pervy stuff. It's some pervy stuff, man. I know it's weird. It's weird. And it says, Baba Kashar, for a just man falleth 7 times. So the Lord Yahushua warning these people, don't do that. All right? Don't do that. Spoil not his resting place, man. Don't sit in a car waiting for someone scheming when he comes out. All right? And it says, for a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up but the wicked shall fall into mischief. So even though we may fall, if you're a righteous man, it says he falleth 7 times and get back up. But the wicked will fall into mischief, naughtiness. Rejoice not when thy enemy falleth, and let not thy heart be glad when he stumbleth. Because that's another thing. These people, what's so-called gang stalking, what's it based off? It's based on envy. Most of it's based on envy and jealousy. That's what most of it is based upon. Because if they had anything about them, they'll come to you one-on-one. So gang stalking is based on jealousy, because someone's jealous and envy of you. So they sent out perps. That's what they call it, perps. Right? Perps, man. They're perps. I don't know where they got these names from. Perps and so forth. Right? And it is based on jealousy. And most of these people, by the way, they have something called, most of your perps, they're narcissists. They have narcissistic traits, because in order for you to do this, you have to be highly narcissistic to follow someone when they go in toilet. I'm talking about, say if you live in a flat upstairs, they have some technology where they can see where you're walking. You have to be highly narcissistic, highly, to follow someone to the store every time. You have to be highly narcissistic. So it's a certain criteria of people they need as well. These people have psychopathic tendencies, because the average person say, I'm not flipping doing that. I'm not doing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling you how this thing rolls. But I'm not telling you so you could, I don't want you to pay attention to it. After 2 or 3 years, you shouldn't be paying attention to gang, shouldn't be paying attention to it. It's based, and another thing, hold on just a minute. We'll finish this off. Be not glad when he stumbleth, lest the Lord see it and it displeases him and turn away his wrath from him. So again, you got to be careful, because these people, they want you to fall. It's based on traps. They want you to fall because they obviously see you as a winner, right? They obviously see you as a winner. And you know one thing you'll notice, what's every tactic based upon? Every tactic is based upon some type of noise they make. Noise, they're called noise campaigns. So they may have it could be winter, right? It could be winter, it could be raining, and you have a you have a lawnmower outside. Why you have a lawnmower outside? It's raining. It's bloody winter, and you have someone turning on the lawnmower because that person's been told to do that. He's been sent. So it's also from higher levels to low levels of society. The dustbin men also get involved as well. They use the dustbin men. Yeah, your dustbin men are gang stalkers as well. They use anyone they can use. They pay them a bit of money on the side. Anyone they can use. Right? Anyone. You have the street walkers with it, and you have the dog walkers. And most of these dogs, they don't belong to the owners. They're dog walkers. So if someone's gone to work, they look after them dogs for them. And they gang stalk. Okay. Come on. Oh, listen. You're going to find out not everything is what you think it is. Not everything is what you think it is. Right? They're dog walkers. They're dog walkers, man. Okay? The dogs don't belong to them. That's why when they call someone, a lot of the time they call these dogs, the dogs don't even want to come back to them because they're not the rightful owners. Okay? They're being paid to do that. Right? This is, yeah, so society, that's how you know society, that's how you know this kingdom's crumbling. When you start to see behavior like that, that's how you know society is crumbling. And they're all sent to watch what you're doing. Oh yeah, you have no real privacy. I'm sorry to tell you, you have no real privacy. They will set up cameras, they send up maintenance workers a lot of the times, most of them maintenance workers. So they may send an electrician in, a plumber, pest control worker. They send all these people just to see what you're doing. They send all these people your way. All these people. Okay? So it's like you don't really have much privacy. You don't have much privacy. Okay? And if they can, they put in cameras. They put cameras if they can. They put in-wall cameras so they can surveil you in your house, in your room. They do that. What else do they do? They also put in audio. They put audio so they can hear what you're saying. So if you're speaking to someone, bro, there's no limits to what these people will do. It's obsession. It's sick. It's sick. It's sick. These are the real sick people. And this is all, it's all government. It's all government funded. It's government funded. Okay, and they really do this to people, so-called whistleblowers, people that speak the truth, and people that think outside of what they've been taught in society. Okay, and the tactics. What are the tactics? What are all the tactics based upon? It's based on getting your mind off the Bible. Now, I always say this: when you see things like noise campaigns, people speaking loud. You have people that will walk outside. Say if you're in a room, you have people that walk outside your window and speak loud, have loud. Why? Fake arguments. They even stage fake arguments, man. Fake arguments, right? Fake arguments, fake conversations, and they do all this stuff, banging. Sometimes they bang on a window or whatever. Why? That's to get someone's attention. So they want your attention as well. They want your attention, right? And in war, there's a tactic in war. You never give your enemy too much time to think. That's a tactic in war. You never give your enemy too much time to think. Even in boxing, right? So these are all tactics of the enemy. Let's go to Matthew 6. And where should we start? Check this out. This Matthew 6. And jump to 22. Go to 21. For where your treasure is, where will your heart be also? Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Your treasure is supposed to be this truth. So whatever we treasure the most, that's what that word for heart is mind. That's where your mind's that's where it's gonna go. That's where it's gonna be focused upon. Okay. And it says, Baba Kishore, check this out. Hold on. The light of the body is the eye. If the eye be single, focused. So our eyes need to be single and focused on Yahweh by Sham Yahweh Shai. That's where our eyes need to be single and focused on Yahweh Shai. And Him only. Key thing, if the eye be single, right? The whole body shall be full of light. So the enemy, him knowing this, he doesn't want your eye to be single, because therefore your body's going to be full of light. If your eye's single, the rest of your body's going to be full of light. So have you ever wondered why they push out distractions, noise campaigns? Oh yeah, they use the ambulances, they use the rapid response teams as well. Have you ever wondered why? Have you ever wondered why? To get you distracted. Because if you're distracted, you can't do the things that Yahushua wants you to do. That's Satan's whole job. So gang stalkers, who do they work for? They work for Satan. They're hired by Satan. All right? But if the eye be evil, the whole body shall be full of darkness. Gang stalkers, their eyes are full of darkness. That's why they're full of evil. All right? If the whole body shall be full of darkness, if therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? So how great is that darkness now? How great is it? If the whole body shall be full of, how great is that darkness? So that's a great darkness. That's why we got to stay single on his truth. You examine what your enemy's doing. So if you see a lot of noise campaigns, frustrations, banging or whatever, and everything is based on confusion, you see a lot of confusion there. Well, you always say, well, what's the agenda? To not have you in these scriptures, man. That's the agenda, right? And most of your gang stalkers, most of them are under MK Ultra. You know, they're not the brightest of people. And they can turn anyone. Sometimes they can turn your family, depending on the money they give them. They can do that, right? And the ones that control it on the ground level are Masons, right? They pay certain people money and so forth. The ones that control it on the high level are the elites, obviously. Right, then it goes down. Remember, it's a pecking order. So we went to that. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but the best thing to do is focus on your Yahushua. That's the best thing to do. Now, we know these people are wicked, and we know they're going to be destroyed. And I posted a video a while ago with that guy with the balaclava. Right, I don't think he's alive anymore. I think he's dead, you know, apparently. Right, and he told the secret. Basically, he was doing the same thing, gang stalking. He said, basically, it's those that have sold their soul to the beast. Basically, that's what it is. It's those that have sold their soul to the beast. Right? They've taken deals and they've been lied to, and it was a bit of money, right? So they took the money, but they didn't realize what they were involved in. That's why you have to bring awareness. And there is things we can start doing as well. Get some stickers. Get some stickers. Write on it gang stalking and put them stickers up so people can be aware of what's happening and really find out what this thing is, right? And how society is ran and what these people are doing. Then you find out, oh shit, well really, guess what? They're the criminals. Oh yeah, they do different things as well. Some of them shine lights. When you're sleeping or whatever, some of them will shine lights into your room or whatever. They like to do that as well, shine torches, and they do all that stuff. Some of them have been given like a security light. Some of them have security light. They call it, what's it, blue light effect? Is it blue light, white light? And these blue light, white light, they emit something called smart dust. So another way they're able to gather, what's it? Intel is through this smart dust, these white lights, and these white lights are very, very bright. They're supposed to be deterrent lights. So these lights are supposed to deter so-called criminals from breaking in, but no, these lights, they also have cameras on these lights as well. So if they put these lights on, sometimes during the day, sometimes mostly at night time, but what they're not telling you is when they put these lights on, oh yeah, gives off smart dust, and it has like an infrared type of thing on it where it's able to look inside. That I'm not making this up. You can buy these lights on Amazon. So bro, they're looking at you within your household, what you're doing. And remember, this creates smart dust, and this smart dust also gets onto your body, and it creates like an infrared type of thing. I forgot what it's called now, right? There's another name for it, where people can actually see, right? It creates like an infrared type of thing where people can actually see what you're doing within your room. I know it's bad. These are people that have sold their soul. These are your, this is what I'm trying to say. These are your criminals, man. Not us. You see what I'm saying? But this whole program's getting exposed anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. And there's so much more to it as well. Right? They're told to say certain things when you go into a store. So you may have a shopkeeper. That shopkeeper's told to say certain things, do certain things. You know it's so bad. This is how you know they have cameras. Say if I want some water, right? I'll step out and say if this corner shop 3 minutes, just 3 minutes away, 3 minutes away, they're already out there. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And you got people already, bro. And I do know it's spiritual. Bro, it's technology. That's technology. Just 3 minutes. Okay. Just 3 minutes. And how you got all them people in the store and now the store's packed out? It's technology. It's cameras that they've put in your rooms, bro. It's nothing to do with psychics, even though they do use certain psychics and witches. Okay. But that's why, again, the perps, baby, that's why I call them perps. I call them bots. The bots. So, this has always been happening, by the way. This has always been happening. But now you're finding it out. Now, once your eyes get woken up to this matrix, you start to find out these things. Right? You start to find out. This is spiritual. It's all spiritual. It was always happening, but you never knew it was happening. It's always been happening. And the colours as well is part of fraternities as well. Fraternities that people are involved in. So a lot of these people, they're involved in fraternities. Okay? That's what the different colours represent, the different fraternities. It's always been there. But remember, we were still asleep, so we never saw what was going on. Guess what? You know when you were going certain places, you were always being watched? Please watch that movie. What's that movie called? It's actually a documentary. Not They Live. It's another one. Not They Live. What's the other thing called? The Truman Show. And it's Truman. He woke up to realize that everyone around him, right? He was waking up and he realized everyone around him, they were following some type of script. They were following a script. Then every time he would expose it and try to get away, they would like try to block him off from escaping. Everywhere he would go, they would try to block him off from escaping. And he realized his whole life was he was being watched. The whole world was watching Truman. The whole entire world. Everything was being staged from in his house with his wife. And he realized his wife wasn't even real. She was staging stuff. And anytime he would expose it with his wife, the wife would put on a show for the camera and act like he was doing something that he shouldn't be doing. So this was like the Truman Show. That was like a psychological operation on Truman. And the whole world was watching. The whole world was watching. The whole entire world. So guess what? A lot of people were watching you from a long time ago. You just never knew. Now, what do? Do you get all paranoid? Oh, this person, you live your life. Just live your life. Because what they don't realize, they're being watched as well. Okay, watch the Truman Show. Watch little clips of the Truman Show. Okay. And even that one clip, when he was in the car with his wife, and he said, look, I'm just paraphrasing this. Look, in a few minutes, you're going to have a red car. Right? He said, in a few minutes, you're going to have a red car. You're going to have a woman that rides past on a bike. And this, and guess what? After a few minutes, it actually happened, a few minutes. Then the wife started looking at Jim Carrey like, well, what's going on? Like, and he said, see, I told you. So that's the Truman Show. The Truman Show is real. It's based on reality. When he wakes up and he realized his whole life he was living, it was like a movie that was being recorded and the whole world was watching. That's what the Truman Show was based upon. Okay? So gang stalking is very real. Gang stalking is real. But you're not supposed to feed into it. Right? Don't feed into it. right? Teach the truth. Because do you really think Yahushua, listen, do you really think Yahushua wants you to focus on that? Well, there was, a few more scriptures. We're going to bring it out. I always bring this out. Hold on. See what we can get. Baba Kishar. When you go to Psalms, this was pretty much, the Lord wants you to focus on Him. Now you expose certain things, but then you don't go on about it for all the time, right? So basically, we're going to get into scripture, but you don't be in that spirit of, well, yesterday someone was, they were flashing lights at me and they were banging on the window and banging on the floor, and someone was in a red car and a black car. Someone was wearing red, and two women were talking about me yesterday and they were laughing. And bro, it's designed for you to be that way. It's designed for you to be that way. It's designed for you to think like that. That, bro, the Lord Yahushua never gave us this truth so you could be thinking about that. Bro, the truth of the matter is, they're not free. That's the truth of the matter. They're not free. They wish they were living your life. That's why there is a lot of envy there. Because you're free. You don't have to answer to a handler. Now, the whole point of this program is to get you under control. So when you're under control of a handler, that's the whole goal. Or get you joining a cult, or get you in a psychiatric ward, or in prison, or the last one dead. One of them. Okay? That's why you got to stay in them scriptures. But you don't want to be in that spirit, focusing, oh, this person's doing that. Oh yeah, they also do things where they cross the street. They try to get you to see them. Just ignore them. Just ignore their stupid asses, man. Right? It's all based on the attention you give them. And I know some of you brothers had them days when you focus on every single detail, then you become tired, because it's based on your energy as well. They're trying to harvest your energy. Okay? Oh yeah, there is witches that orchestrate a lot of this as well, because if you didn't know, gang stalking is via human trafficking, via witchcraft, Satanism. That's what gang stalking is. So there's a lot of witchcraft behind it, right? And there's also a lot of intelligence behind it as well, right? Artificial intelligence. We're going to shut off soon. Psalm 7, hold on. Go to Psalms, hold on. Where was we? Psalms. Hold on. I know sometimes it gets irritating, but after a few years, you should know how to deal with it. It's about overcoming. Psalms 37 and 9. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. Right? For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yet shall diligently you consider these places he shall not be. So you don't got to worry too much about these people. Psalms 37. Fret not thyself because of evildoers. Neither be envious against the workers of iniquity. So you don't fret yourself because of these evil. Don't fret. Fret means agitated. You know, the whole goal of the agenda, this program, is to get you agitated so you act out a character. Then you end up doing something that you shouldn't be doing, putting your hands on them. And as soon as you do that, they're going to have witnesses, right? That are going to say, well, he just attacked this person. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, the coughing. They don't really do that too much around me anymore. They do the coughing, the sneezing, the sniffing, the rubbing of their head. They do silly stuff, like they got mental illness, because they have got mental illness. There's demons behind them. They do that. And they try to do it multiple times around you with different people so you can act out, right? And say if you do smack a person in their face, well, why did you smack him in the face? Oh, because he was sniffing. But then they don't realize you had 8 or 10 people doing that same sniff during the day. It's a psychological thing, but they have demons upon them, right? You got to remember that. So fret not thyself because of evildoers. You know they're evil, innit? They're wicked, right? Fret not thyself. You're going to have to learn how to combat this in the spiritual, right? Maybe you can present some scriptures before them, but you're going to have to learn how to deal with it in the spiritual. because it's created, the program's created, so you snap out. And that's why you have these shooters, people that shoot up places and turn mad, and you see them on the news, and you look at their mugshot, and you look at their eyes, and it's like, yep, this guy, he was being harassed. Bro, that's what it's based upon. It's government funded, bro. They call it MK Ultra. Oh yeah, they also do use certain technology on you as well to mess with your mind and have you looking like a certain way. Bro, they're all doing that, right? The people in your stores, they've been told to do certain things as well, right? You get gaslighted a lot. Bro, all these are techniques, man. All these are techniques, right? To discredit you. Why do they want to discredit you? Because you're talking the truth. Because you're talking the truth. Okay. So with this, I hope this was edifying. Let's see what else we got. Fret not yourself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious at the workers of iniquity. Guess what? These are the workers of iniquity. Neither be thou what? Envious against the workers of iniquity. So the workers of iniquity are those that are part of this program that are perpetuating the wickedness. They are the workers of iniquity. But it says, be not envious against them. So you're not supposed to be envious. Oh, how can I join in? Don't join in with them. Okay? Be not envious against the workers of iniquity. Okay? Oh yeah, they all got the flipping same sayings as well. Right? They all, bro, another thing, they all got the same script as well. They all say the same thing. Most of them all say the same thing as well. What's it? No worries. Right? Okay. Okay. No worries. It's scripted. You know what you're going to find out? You know what you're going to find out? You're going to find out. You're going to find out. You're going to find out most of it is scripty. This the times. This the times we're in, bro. This the times we're in. We just have to endure. But again, even with that, what you saw there, bro, most of what you see is scripted. I know it's hard for you to believe. Now, this doesn't mean that, it doesn't mean you fall for any trick. You got to know it's scripted. It doesn't mean you're deceived, because the law says the deceived and the deceiver are his. Okay? The scripture says the deceived and the deceiver are his. So when you really wake up, you're going to find out the people that were put in your life, placed around you, they were all playing a part. It was a script that was given to them by Satan. Because when you wake up to this truth, you're authentic, right? You're standing up on truth. So when you stand up on truth, you're going to be a man of truth, and you're going to be able to see through lies. So that's pretty much it. Lord willing, this was edifying. And until the next time, shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.